Introducing the players first, the non-starters for Davenport North, Junior 20, able to play this evening. Number 1, Ryan Burridge. Number 10, Alan Hardy. Number 13, Zion Powell.
Good evening, everyone, on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network. I'm Joel Krausar here live from Muscatine High School as the Muscatine girls and boys face Davenport North. The Muscatine girls team is up first. Davenport North non-starters being announced, including the announcement that Divine Burridge, the number 10 ranked high school basketball player in the country, on crutches and not playing this evening. The future LSU Tiger will not be in the lineup and is not dressed out, and hopefully she has a speedy recovery from whatever is ailing her. So that's the breaking news. That's the headline right now, is that the leading scorer for this Davenport North team is inactive, but they are still highly skilled, as they also feature future Iowa Hawkeye signee Journey Houston, the 5'11 senior. This team is one of the more talented teams in the state, if not the Midwest. And the Muskie girls are up for the challenge tonight. The starting lineup here for Davenport North. Number 3, Sierra McMath, the 5'11 junior. And the number 2, the 5'6 freshman, Elena Dreckmeyer, who's one of the up-and-coming players in our state as well. The number 4, Demia Clark, a 5'6 senior. And number 5, the future Hawkeye, Journey Houston, the 5'11 senior. And number 11, the 5'8 senior, Maya Arnold. So a veteran team for this Davenport North lineup. 3 seniors, a junior, and a freshman. The freshman, Dreckmeyer, though, their third leading scorer on the season. For the Muskies, number 3 starting, Taryn Watson, this 5'3 sophomore. Number 4, the 5'8 sophomore, Allison Haig. Number 11, the 5'2 freshman, Sadie Manjoin. And number 15, the 6' junior, Ella Maynard. And number 20, the 5'7 senior, Elsie Lewis, getting the start for the Muskies tonight. Muskie basketball brought to you by Hy-Vee, Bridgestone Bandag, Clove Dental, Hahn Ready Mix, Drake Farms, Family Eye Center, CBI Bank and Trust, and Hanson Chiropractic. And now we'll rise for the national anthem.
MHS student, Hannah Bettis.
Great rendition of the national anthem by Muscatine student Hannah Betts. As we get ready for our opening tip-off, brought to you by Family Eye Center of Muscatine, Wilton, and Durant. Just like the Muskie players trust each other on the court, you can trust Family Eye Center's doctors and staff to provide you with the very best eye care. With offices in Muscatine, Wilton, and Durant, Family Eye says go Muskies. The Wildcats are 16-4, 14-3 in the MAC. Muscatine 5-14 and 5-12 in conference. Muscatine's had a really difficult schedule the last 5 games. And the Wildcats win the opening tip. They get it down low to McMath. And Journey Houston on the slash gets the bucket. And now Watson will bring the ball up the floor for the Muskies. Manjoin drives baseline. Trying to find Haig on the wing. It's kicked out of bounds. The Muscatines played Pleasant Valley and Bettendorf, 2 of the top teams in the conference, along with Davenport Central. They did have a victory over Clinton their last time out. 51-44, the Muskies beat the River Queens. That'll be an over and back violation. The turnover will give the ball here to the Wildcats. Elena Dreckmeyer will inbound. Here's Clark. Now Dreckmeyer, top of the key. Muscatine in kind of a 3-2 matchup zone here. Houston, skip pass to Clark. 3, no good. Rebound. That shot's blocked by Lewis. Dreckmeyer gets the back tap. Trying to find Houston. The pass a little too strong, goes out of bounds. Muscatine will take possession. And Watson will reset this Muskie offense. Again, boy-girl doubleheader tonight. The Muskie boys will be playing long three-point attempt by Haig. But a good rebound by Haig. The shot was by Manjoin. And Clark gets the steal. Back to Houston. Houston for 3, and it's good. That's something that many in the region are looking forward to seeing in black and gold next year for Jan Jensen's Iowa Hawkeye program, the 4-star Journey Houston. She has 5 to lead the Wildcats. And now with the steal, Houston with the first 7 points for the Wildcats. If you're just tuning in, you know this is an exciting matchup with some of the players for Davenport North. Divine Burridge, however, the 5-star number 9 player in the country, according to ESPN.com, is injured, the future LSU Tiger. That's another steal by Houston. And the lane is up and good by Maya Arnold. Cruz Cone will take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Muscatine basketball brought to you by Hahn Ready Mix, proudly supporting Muscatine Muskie High School athletics and activities. For all your residential and commercial concrete needs, call Hahn Ready Mix at 563-263-6467. So a 9-0 run to start the game here for the Wildcats. The last time these teams played, Davenport North won looks like it was 75-36. Turnover will give the ball back to the Wildcats. Good dig out there by Watson with the steal. Lewis. Here's Allison Haig. She'll have it deflected out of bounds. It'll be Muscatine basketball as Sierra McMath with the help side defense poked it out of bounds. Paul Rucker, the head coach for this North team. Haig for three in the corner, no good. That's rebounded by Arnold. Skip pass. Houston found Dreckmeyer. No good, but Houston with the rebound. Maynard for three. That's long. Rebounded by Arnold. Dreckmeyer running the floor. Too tall on the pass. And it'll be Muscatine basketball. Zion Howell checks in now, as Clark will get a break. Muscatine with some injuries too. Seniors Kira Shull and Macy Reno have been banged up the last few games, and they're unable to play tonight. Houston for three, and it's good from the wing. She now has 12 points. Stolen. Up ahead to Dreckmeyer. She'll lay it up and in. Howell gets the steal and the assist, and Dreckmeyer gets the points, her first bucket of the night. And join another drive. Now Maynard will kick it, but that will be stolen by Houston. And great hustle by Allison Haig to run it down and poke it out of bounds. The sophomore playing good defense. Now Caitlin Haig, the senior, will check in along with Kinsley Paul. Dreckmeyer finds Howell in the corner. No good. Manjoin gets the rebound. Manjoin for three. And it's good. Sadie Manjoin for three. Good find there as McMath snuck behind the defense. Gets the lay in. Lewis, jump shot blocked. Now Journey Houston. Finds McMath, misses the shot. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis keeping her dribble, nice job there. As their feet got tangled. I agree that wasn't a good no call. Manjoin, her shot blocked. And Dreckmeyer on the run out. And we'll get the and one. So Dreckmeyer will go to the free throw line to shoot one free throw. Clark will check back in. Arnold will get a break for Davenport North. Dreckmeyer completes the three-point play. Watson back in for the Muskies. Watson, Haig, Paul, and Lewis on the floor for the Muskies. Elsie Lewis, left-handed runner, no good. She battles of a jump ball. It'll stay with the Muskies. Got the pep band in the crowd tonight. Always fun when they're here. Dreckmeyer running the floor again. Nice pass by Howell, but unable to finish. Now Muscatine will push the pace as Caitlin Haig loses handle of it. And the turnover gives the Wildcats the basketball. Arnold checks back in as McMath will get a break. It's kind of positionless basketball for this Wildcat team, with the exception of Dreckmeyer, who's 5'6". Everyone else is kind of in the 5'10 to 5'11, 6 foot range. In and out. Muscatine gets the rebound. Three-point attempt long, rebounded by Arnold. Houston up to Dreckmeyer, who finds Clark. A nice find for the freshman. As Clark gets her first bucket of the night. Lewis spins and gets the bucket. Great defense by Allison Haig. It turns it into points. Haig with the steal and then the three. 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Houston for three, and it's good. And she'll end the first quarter with 15. Davenport North leads Muscatine 26-8. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Muskie basketball.
Customers have always been our priority.
Our customers are our family, and we want to make sure they know that we'll do everything in our power to lower prices, to be the place that they want to shop.
You're going to see the savings all over the store. We did a deep dive and we took advantage of every lower price, lower costs we could to make it better for our customers.
There's absolutely no reason to shop anywhere but Hy-Vee.
And we're back for second quarter action here at Muscatine Fieldhouse on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network. I'm Joel Krausar. Really solid first quarter for the Davenport North Wildcats. 26-8 the score. Houston with 15 points. Dreckmeyer with 7 to lead the way for the Wildcats. Muscatine's 8 points have been kind of spread along the roster. Manjoin with 3. Allison Haig with 3, and Elsie Lewis with 2. Muscatine will start with their starting 4. Lewis, Maynard, Paul is on the floor. Allison Haig, Kinsley Paul make up the back line. Houston, shot fake. She finds Arnold. Over to Clark. Houston, back to Arnold for 3, and it's good. Really impressed with the passing of the Davenport North team. They're all 5 on the floor, very efficient with the ball. Lewis over to Maynard. Now Paul back to Watson. Under 10 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. Watson, no good. Rebounded by Arnold. Here's Houston. Back to Arnold. Up and good. Excuse me, that was Howell on the finish. Maynard turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound. And now Houston pushes the break. Dreckmeyer just runs the floor. You usually see the point guard facilitating that break, but as good of a passer as Houston is, I mean, she's like Wes Unseld out there with the outlet passes. Dreckmeyer just takes a beeline to the rim, and Houston finds her. Paul getting on the floor, battling for it. She's called for a travel. And Manjoin will check in for the Muskies for Kensley Paul. McMath checks back in for the Wildcats. Now Dreckmeyer works to set up the offense. Clark for three. Amia Clark now with 5 points. The lead is 28. Houston with the pullback. No good. McMath with the offensive board. They'll be out of bounds. They'll go to the Muskies. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Lewis turnaround, no good. Rebounded. And now Dreckmeyer returns the favor and finds Houston on the run out. And she'll have a chance at the three-point play. Houston makes the free throw. She has 18. Extends the lead here. 40-8. Lewis for three, long, rebounded by McMath. Now Houston finds Dreckmeyer. Full timeout.
Customers have always been our priority.
Our customers are our family, and we want to make sure they know that we'll do everything in our power to lower prices, to be the place that they want to shop.
You're going to see the savings all over the store. We did a deep dive and we took advantage of every lower price, lower costs we could to make it better for our customers.
There's absolutely no reason to shop anywhere but Hy-Vee.
Muscatine basketball brought to you by CBI Bank and Trust. The Muskie Mania program has donated over $126,000 to Muscatine High School since 1995. Go Muskies from CBI Bank and Trust. Tall order here for Coach Crone and the Muskie girls as they trail 41-8 against one of the top teams in the state, the Davenport North Wildcats. Muscatine's gotten some good looks, but they've been really shut out on the offensive glass as this North Wildcat team can really rebound, and their rebounds turn into offense. The ball barely touches the floor. They are able to push the ball up with passing and really good defense too. Steal, and now Houston again to Dreckmeyer, no good. And McMath is fouled as she gets the offensive rebound. That'll be on Watson, her first. Good bucket on the inbound play. Manjoin is fouled as she goes baseline. That's the first foul on Clark. Lewis Trying to go baseline. That's her shot blocked. Clark with a shot fake. And back to Houston. Good closeout by Maynard. But Clark able to find enough space to get her shot off as Lewis was closing out. And Clark hits the three. Dreckmeyer on the offensive or defensive rebound. Skip pass to Arnold. Now Dreckmeyer at the top of the key. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Spin move for the freshman. No good. Rebound by McMath. No shot, though. The foul happened prior to the shot, prior to the putback. It's going to be on Manjoin, her first. Clark will come out, and Howell will check in for North. Houston gets the screen and the bucket. Stolen by Dreckmeyer. And she's fouled. And the basket will count. That's the second foul on Taryn Watson. Paul checks in for the Muskies. Dreckmeyer misses the free throw. Paul with the rebound. Dreckmeyer almost with the steal, but Watson. Strong catch finds Maynard. Good defense here from the Wildcats. And Paul's pass goes a little wide, and it'll be Wildcat basketball. Dreckmeyer will get a break as McMath checks back in. Monique Nelson also into the game here for North. Good cut, good find, missed though. Maynard with the block. And that pass is deflected out of bounds by Howell. It'll stay with the Muskies. Thank you all for tuning in. I know the weather's a little frightful outside, so we're glad we could bring you this Valentine's Day broadcast as Taryn Watson cashes in from downtown. McMath over to Nelson. Three-pointer good by Ziana Howell. Paul to Maynard. Stolen by Houston. And one opportunity is Caitlin Haig. It's going to get called for a foul. That'll be her first. Houston makes the free throw. She now has 27. And extends the lead for North. And a travel called against the Muskies. Howell has her shot blocked by Maynard. Paul with the rebound. Under a minute to go in the first half. Howell with the steal, taps it up to Nelson. Nelson misses the shot, and Kensley Paul with the great hustle and the rebound. Now Houston with the steal. She'll lay it up and in. Shot clock is off as we're under 20 seconds to go here in the half. Houston up ahead to Nelson. That's good. And that'll do the first half. Muscatine trails 61-11 after 2 quarters. We'll be back with more Muskie basketball and halftime action here on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network. As the Muscatine Muskie Pom team is announced, this is your state champion Muscatine Muskie dance team. Enjoy this performance. Muscatine Muskie Palm squad, providing great halftime performances all season long. Just like we've had great sponsorship all season long from Hanson Chiropractic. Muscatine basketball proudly supported by Hanson Chiropractic. See Dr. Jeff Hanson at 515 Cedar Street in Muscatine. Call 563-264-1611 to make an appointment with Hanson Chiropractic. North leads 61-11. Journey Houston with 29. Dreckmeyer with 13. Clark with 8. And Howell with 5. And Arnold also with 5 leading scorers for the Wildcats. For the Muskies, they're led in scoring by Sadie Manjoin with 3. Actually, 3 Muskies have 3 points. Taryn Watson, Allison Haig, and Sadie Manjoin. And then Elsie Lewis also with 2 points. As the Muskie Pep Band begins their halftime performance, we'll be back with more Muskie basketball. It's halftime here as the Muscatine girls trail the Davenport North 61-11 at half. Just a reminder, tomorrow at 1:30 in the Muscatine High School Auditorium, you can join us for the Muscatine High School Hall of Fame induction ceremony as 15 new members of the Muscatine High School family will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Ed Reifert, Kayla Gaunt, Dawn LaRue, Chad Hanna, Sarah Schemmel, Barry Meerdink, Drake Kulik, Danielle Wozni, Joy Hovick, Lefty Schnack and Dave Matthews will be inducted into the Muscatine High School Hall of Fame. You can join us again at 1:30. We'll also have Muscatine boys against Fort Madison tomorrow afternoon. And we'll have them immediately following this game from Mississippi Athletic Conference action, as this is a boy-girl doubleheader tonight. And as soon as this game is over, we will have the Muskie boys. If you're watching us on Huddle Fan, you'll have to switch over to the boys broadcast. If you're watching us on Muscatine Power and Water Channel 2, just stay right there, as well as YouTube. We'll be back. Here's the Muskie Pep Band, led by Mr. Jeff Hyde and student drum majors. And we're ready to start the second half. As Muscatine starts with possession. Lewis drives baseline and steps out of bounds. So the turnover will give the ball back to the Wildcats. And Dreckmeyer brings it up for North. Houston to McMath. Shot up, no good. Watson gets the rebound off the tip. Haig for a deep three, no good. Out of bounds, Wildcat basketball. Now Dreckmeyer. Here's Houston. No good. Rebound Lewis. A little hesitation dribble. Good job by Dreckmeyer to cut her off. Lewis has her shot blocked. It'll stay with the Muskies. Shot clock did not reset because it shouldn't have. Nothing touched the rim. So 15 seconds on the shot clock. That's Watson to Haig. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lewis turns the corner. No good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Houston up ahead to Clark. Now McMath will be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. And since we're over 35 points in the second half, you'll see a continuous clock. Timeouts are the only, and injuries would be the only time we would stop the clock. McMath misses the first. And apparently free throws also stop the clock. Watson will bring it up for the Muskies. Houston with the steal off the tip by Clark. And Houston will get the opportunity for a three-point play. She has 30 points now. That'll be the second foul on Allison Haig. Free throw good. Manjoin looking for Lewis. Lewis driving baseline, steps out of bounds again. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Kensley Paul will check in for Lewis. Clark. Inside to McMath. Houston finds McMath down low. Bobbled, picked up, and a travel before the shot. And the turnover will give the ball to Muscatine. Paul with a jumper. No good. Rebounded by McMath. Now Dreckmeyer will reset the Wildcat offense. Deflection by Maynard, but Arnold able to get it. Houston skips to Clark. Amelia Clark no good. Rebounded by Houston. Finds cutting Clark. That one's missed, and that one's rebounded by Paul. Manjoin in the corner. No good. Long rebound by Arnold. And now Dreckmeyer finds Amelia Clark. No good, but Dreckmeyer with the rebound. Houston avoids the backcourt violation. And McMath now with the opportunity for the three-point play. First foul on Paul. Zion Howell will check in now for the Wildcats. Caitlin Haig will check in. Sadie Manjoin will get a little break. McMath misses the free throw. Maynard with the board. Deflected by Clark, but Maynard tracks it down. Foul will be on McMath. That's her first. It was before the shot, so it'll be inbound underneath the baseline. Maynard at the top of the key. Spin, fade, no good. Paul with another rebound. And Caitlin Haig with a three-pointer. She has her first bucket. Hesitation dribble crossover by Dreckmeyer. Now Dreckmeyer for three. And it's good. Dreckmeyer now with 14. Maynard. Turnaround jumper, no good. Journey Houston with the rebound and the outlet. And great defense by Taryn Watson to get back and dig it out. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Shot up, no good. Rebounded Maynard. Jump stop. Alan Maynard jumper, no good. And it'll be Wildcat basketball. Houston will bring the ball up for the Wildcats. McMath, double team, she's fouled. Let's see who they give this to. That'll be on Allison Haig, her third foul. Watson and Allison Haig each with 3 fouls. Houston finds McMath, no good. An offensive board, and now a chance for a 3-point play. Ciara McMath to shoot 1 free throw. And it's good. 71-14, just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Missed by Paul. Houston to Dreckmeyer to Clark. Maynard with a nifty crossover. Fade away. No good. Rebounded by Howell. She'll push it up to Dreckmeyer. Good defense by Watson. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Maynard at the buzzer. No good. And at the end of 3, Muscatine trails 75-14. Muskie basketball brought to you by Drake Farms, proudly supported by Drake Farms, which is family owned and operated by Jeremy Drake. Go Muskies from Drake Farms. Bridgestone Bandag has been bringing you Muskie basketball all season long. Bridgestone Bandag wishes the Muskies all the best this season. And Clove Dental. Clove Dental, proud supporter of Muscatine Muskie sports and activities. Fourth quarter action. Starting to see some substitutions here by the Wildcats. Journey Houston with 33 points tonight for Davenport North. On the floor now, Dolores Obertons, Monique Nelson, Jalissa Walker, and Emma Roth for North. That pass is stolen, almost stolen by Allison Haig. And Roth with the bucket. Actually, that was Jalissa Walker. Roth with the assist. Allison Haig shot up, no good. Rebounded by Howell. Three-pointer good for Emma Roth. Lily Longhurst, the freshman's checked in now for Muscatine. Now Paul for 3. And a jump ball. It'll be Muskie basketball. Under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Haig to Haig. Allison with the pass to Caitlin. Caitlin missed the 3. Here's Howell. Nelson for 3, no good. Rebounded by Kensley Paul. Phrase we've said a lot tonight. Kensley's done a nice job on the rebound side of the stat sheet. Shot missed. Longhurst with the offensive board and the putback. Shot no good. Rebound Longhurst. Senior Caitlin Haig up to Paul. Kinsley Paul, shot no good. And she did not reestablish in the court before touching the ball, so it'll be Davenport North basketball. Skip pass. Nelson with the runner, and it's good. Monique Nelson now with 4. Caitlin Haig for 3, no good. Howell with the rebound. Watson getting her hands on the ball, but it finds Dolores Obertans. She gets the bucket. Muscatine calls a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Hy-Vee Stores of Muscatine proudly supporting the Muskies. Go Muskies from Hy-Vee. The Family Eye Center's doctors and staff will give you the best eye care with offices in Muscatine, Wilton, and Durant. Family Eye proudly supporting Muscatine Muskie athletics. Lewis checks back in for the Muskies along with Sadie Manjoin. Longhurst stays on as well with Kinsley Paul and Ella Maynard. And it's still Nelson, Obertans, Howell, Walker, and Roth on the floor for the Wildcats. Maynard for 3. No good. Rebounded by Longhurst. Manjoin is fouled. That'll be on Obertans, I believe. Or Nelson, excuse me. Nelson called for the personal. Maria James checks in, along with Tiana Pendleton. Lewis. Back to Maynard. 3-pointer, 2-pointer. They called it a 2. Good by Maynard. Her toe was on the line. Travel. That ball will give the ball back to the Muskies. That call will give the ball back to the Muskies. It's Staff Appreciation Night here at Muscatine High School. Thank you to all of our teachers. Maynard will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw good for Ella Maynard. Maynard makes them both. She has 5 points. Under 4 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pendleton shot up, no good. Now Manjoin will push the pace for the Muskies. Maynard, jumper, good. Ella Maynard now with 6 points. Now Maynard with the steal. And she'll have a chance for a three-point play. Maria Jones called for the foul. Maynard makes it. Cuts the lead to 59. Offensive foul on Brooklyn Miller. Give the ball back to the Muskies. Longhurst for three, no good. Maynard with the board. Lewis on the cut. She'll be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. So Lewis will get 2 shots as the Muskies are now in the bonus. Lewis misses the first. Makes the second. Shot up, no good. It'll be out of bounds. And it'll be Wildcat basketball. Roth for three. No good. Miller shot, no good. Rebounded by Longhurst. And we're under a minute. Manjoin's going to get called for the travel. And the Wildcats will take possession. Nelson to Miller. Finds Walker on the cut. No good. Rebounded Lewis. Maynard finds Paul for three. No good. That'll be Muskie basketball. As Walker knocked it out of bounds. Under 10 seconds to go here. And now Lewis. Three-pointer by Paul, no good. It's a buzzer. And the North Wildcats defeat the Muskie girls 84-26 in this first half of the boy-girl doubleheader. And we'll be back with more Muskie basketball here. With fourth quarter action over, Muskie girls lose. We'll be back with more Muskie boys as we get ready for the nightcap. We'll be back.